Hi. Section 24 of Schopenhauer's Counsels and Maxims is very short, and here it is. I feel respect for the man, and he is 1 in 100, who, when he is waiting or sitting unoccupied, refrains from rattling or beating time with anything that happens to be handy, his stick, or a knife and fork, or whatever else it may be. The probability is that he is thinking of something. With a large number of people, it is quite evident that their power of sight completely dominates over their power of thought. They seem to be conscious of existence only when they are making a noise, unless indeed they happen to be smoking, for this serves a similar end. It is for the same reason that they never fail to be all eyes and ears for what is going on around them. That's the end of the section. I said it was short. What do we have here? We have a complaint, a pair of complaints. First, about fidgeters, about people who are always tapping and making a noise, right? Tapping their fingers. Or maybe making noises under their breath as they're just sitting idly in a place waiting for a doctor or something. Dum 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 bum 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 bum. I can imagine Schopenhauer just going crazy here, listening to these people. What are these people doing? These are non-thinkers who are disrupting the thought process of that 1 man in 100 who would like to actually think. And this seems like a sort of a piece with Schopenhauer's complaints in this part about people with whom one must socialize. If one is a thinker, a philosopher, a person of quality, he thinks. His second complaint is related. It is about people whose power of sight, or whose senses generally, dominates over their power of thought. And so they're always looking about themselves. They seem to be, it's a great line here, they seem to be conscious of their own existence only when they're making a noise, only when they're drawing attention to themselves, only when they're disturbing other people. Maybe another element of this easy sociability of the ordinary common person, the vulgar, and the way it interferes with the attempts of the non-vulgar, the superior man, the scholar perhaps, in Schopenhauer's model, to try to actually think and to use his mind and to be something more than a sensual being. Unless they're also smoking. Smoking, he thinks, at least in his time, the 1840s, 1850s, seems to serve a similar sort of end. It's the kind of fidgeting of the restless mind. A very Pascalian point here about people's inability to sit still with their own thoughts. I think that's being brought up into Schopenhauer's practical philosophy here as a related point. And the final suggestion is such people are also nosy and gossipy. They're always interested in what's going on around them. They're always overhearing conversations. They're peering around corners, getting curious about what's happening. Why? Because their minds are so wired into their senses that this is all that they know. Right? If they're forced to sit idle waiting for something, they're making noise. If they're not, they're active, not thinking, not introspecting, but looking around for things to listen to, things to hear, things to see. They're pests, Schopenhauer seems to say. So that is section 24 of Counsels and Maxims, part of this chapter on our relation to others. Section 25 is also short. We'll talk about that one in the next video. Thanks for watching today. Goodbye.